spoken a lot. With this, I would now request CA Ranjini Rao, who is from Bangalore, who has joined us, to please introduce today's speaker, Archana Shah. But before I, tell her to do it again, I would like to thank on all our behalf Archana Ben for sparing that valuable time. I know, ma'am, we all are now back to our routine lives. We all are extremely busy, but in that schedule also, you have kept the three nutrition groups alive with all your advice and your recommendations. And I'm sure there must be someone from all of us who definitely would have benefited by not only by losing kgs or losing inches, but also by eating healthy and eating right. So thank you, Archana Ben, for all that help. With this, I would now hand over to Ranjini to please introduce ma'am.
Yeah. Hariji, I'm audible. So, Archana ji, it's a great pleasure actually that I'm getting an opportunity to introduce you. And you've been so active in our groups and all. It's always like we keep looking for how about to Archana ji's comments on our all our dishes that we keep preparing with so much of enthusiasm. Well, coming to Archana Shah, ma'am has been she's obtained her master's degree in food and nutrition in 2012 with 8th rank in university, and she is a founder and chief dietitian at Health U. So this is what she is leading there, and she's very active in providing a lot of online consultation and on online platforms like on the Facebook, on YouTube channels and all. And coming to her graduation and her educational background, as part of her thesis and master's degree, she has done research on effect of amla supplementation or serum uric acid and antioxidant status among gout patients. She got positive results in the research study with success rate of 95%. That's great. And she believes in eat better, not less. That was wonderful for all our people who are so much keen on nutrition. Her mantra is enjoy all types of food, but in controlled proportions. And her work experience, if you see that she's been working with corporates at like Dharmesh Desai Institute, Heart Institute at Nandiad. She's also worked with Leelavati Hospital at Mumbai, where she had an opportunity to customize the menus for celebrities. She's worked as a freelancer at private clinics, where she's provided diet guidelines for child nutrition, weight loss, pregnancy, and post-pregnancy related matters, and disorders like cholesterol, diabetes, heart stroke, PCOD. Her client base is huge in India as well as abroad. And as I said before, also she's given her lectures a lot, like on First Cry online, Facebook and YouTube. Her sessions were there also at Rotary Club on diet awareness. So, ma'am, it has been great having you on board, and we are really keen to listen to what other extra tips you can give us today. So, thanks a lot, ma'am, and over to you.
Thank you so much for your kind introductory. It was wonderful. I would first, before I start my, today's talk, I would really, appreciate and thank Harit Bhai, Jitendra Bhai, Bhishan Bhai, who has put in lot of efforts. As Nilakshi has, very nicely she has said that to plan and to execute is two totally different thing, and you guys have executed so well. Like, I know how your profession is because I have lot many CAs at my place. My father, my brother, everybody is CA, so I know how busy your profession is, and to spend time in doing all these things and make sure that all are connected at one single place, and that too virtually. It is, indeed very grateful. It has been a very fruitful event. Like, बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जिन लोगों ने एक्सरसाइज पहले नहीं करते थे या फिर इरेगुलर करते थे, बट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस इवेंट they have totally changed their routine. उन लोग का एक्सरसाइज का रूटीन एकदम सेट हो गया है. They have changed their eating habits. So it's indeed a very fruitful event for a lot many people in this virtual event. So heads off to the entire team, the committee member, the Ahmedabad branch, and all who are associated and indirectly or directly keeping this group alive. So thanks everyone for the wonderful opportunity. Okay, so before I start my lecture or a talk today, I want to introduce one person who has taken my consultancy and was even a part of this Moment 73. So I want her to speak about a few words how she has felt and what exactly she is eating. Again, one important thing is she is from Hingoli, and her uncle, who is a chartered accountant, has referred her to join this program, and he is from Aurangabad. So this program has actually helped to connect with people not only from the Ahmedabad but different region. So that is, a very plus point, that people are connected through, of course, not in India, but there are a lot of even outside India has connected. So this has helped to us to connect with a lot of different kind of people. She herself is an interior designer who has joined this program. So over to you, Apurva, and then I'll speak about my later on. Is Apurva there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello everyone. I am Apurva and I'm from Hingoli. So first of all, I would like to thank Moment 73 because a month or so ago I was added to this nutrition group, and where I got to know about Archana ma'am. And also I saw some of very positive reviews about her on Facebook, and then I was like, why not to give it a try? So I joined her week. I joined a plan, and it's been only 2 weeks, but I got a really good result. I almost lost 2 kgs in this 2 weeks. And I must say that it is all eating and losing. It's been like that. I did not had to give up on anything. Like I eat roti, I eat rice, everything. And also I did not crave for any fancy food because she has given food like pasta and pizza, all that. So that makes it very interesting, and that keeps me going throughout the week. Also, she had shared like recipes of every meal she has given in the plan. So yes, it's been fun following this all. And the one thing I really want to mention is it has not just affected on my weight loss. I have also seen changes on my skin. I have improved the texture of my skin. So a big thank you to ma'am. And I'm looking like every at the end of the week I'm always excited that what is coming up in the next week, what all recipes are going to be coming up, because there are a lot of varieties, so I'm excited to eat. And yes, thank you so much ma'am, and I'm looking forward to many more weeks coming up. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your wonderful words. Okay, so let me start with my today's topic. Let me start like a screen sharing. Is it visible? Perfect. So I'm going to talk about today your bursting myths related to nutrition. There are a lot of myths we have, knowingly or unknowingly, we just ignore it, or we may Google it, and we are following it the way Google Baba said to us. But the truth behind is, let me take you through. There are a lot of myths how we can overcome it, and actually you can take it in a positive way and follow and implement in your day-to-day routine. So first myth I'm going to talk about is weight loss is not, eating about less. Like weight loss is all about eating less. That's a myth. जिसी को भी अगर weight loss करना है, they always think you have to either skip your meals or you have to just take soup and salad for dinner, avoid, or you have to ignore your favorite dishes, you have to let go it. So weight loss is not only about eating less. Let me tell you, I'll just take you to the, a brief about the last talk of mine which I have given here. So let me take you through that, the important points I have discussed there, which you can surely implement if you really wish to lose weight in a healthier way. First, take care to have your breakfast within an hour you wake up. Second, avoid your tea and coffee taking empty stomach. Third, you need to keep 2 to 3 hours of interval between your meals. So it should not happen you just take breakfast, lunch and dinner and you avoid in between meals. In between meals are very important to keep your metabolism on a high level. Then the fourth one is you have to make sure that the dinner and the last meal, the last meal, dinner and the time you sleep has to be minimum 3 hours gap. So make sure don't do exercise after meal. You can do it before meals, but you should keep a gap of minimum 3 hours after your dinner and the time you sleep. By doing all this, it will help you to keep your metabolism boosted, and of course in a way it will help you to lose your weight. But uh, देर इज अ मिथ एज आई सेड कि अगर वेट लॉस करना है तो कम खाना चाहिए। भी उसमें होता क्या है, अगर आप कम खाओगे या फिर नहीं खाओगे या फिर मील्स को स्किप करोगे, योर बॉडी गोज इनटू द स्टारवेशन मोड। और एक बार आपकी बॉडी स्टारवेशन मोड में चली जाती है, सो वॉट एवर यू आर ईटिंग आप उस सब को फैट में कन्वर्ट करते हो आपकी बॉडी में। नाउ द साइंस बिहाइंड वेट लॉस इज आप जो भी खा रहे हो वो कैलोरीज में कन्वर्ट होना चाहिए, एंड वो कैलोरी आपको हेल्प करती है एनर्जी प्रोवाइड करने के लिए। बट इधर वॉट एवर यू आर ईटिंग, इफ योर बॉडी गोज इन टू द स्टारवेशन मोड, वो फैट में कन्वर्जन होता है। एंड एक बार फैट में कन्वर्जन हुआ दैट इट इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू रिमूव दैट। डूइंग फॉलोइंग एनी काइंड ऑफ फैट डाइट, एक तो आपका वो मेटाबॉलिज्म स्लो करता है, आपको बहुत भूख लगती है, एनर्जी लेवल स्लो डाउन हो जाता है, क्रेविंग्स बढ़ती है, and you are bound to eat a larger meal and the larger calories at a time. So at the end जो आपको result मिलता है that is nothing but a weight gain. So make sure if you are following for any particular diet, don't do a dieting by your own, or follow a small frequent meal formula and divide your meals in a different time zones like 2 to 3 hours intervals. So always focus on eating better and not less. Another myth is healthy eating is expensive. आई एम श्योर मार्केट में बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट्स मिलते हैं विच आर ग्लूटेन फ्री, फैट फ्री, शुगर फ्री, हाई प्रोटीन, बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट्स मार्केट में मिलते हैं, एंड वी ऑल्सो बाय दोज काइंड ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स थिंकिंग कि वो हेल्दी है, बट ऑफकोर्स इन अ अदर वे दे आर एक्सपेंसिव ऑल्सो. You need to make sure here, keep a watch whatever you are getting from the market. अगर आपको कोई भी प्रोडक्ट ऐसा मिल रहा है कि शुगर फ्री है या फैट फ्री है या हाई इन प्रोटीन है, सो देर आर 3 kind of things which you can basically see in a packed product. One, they are maybe high in either sodium. Second, they are maybe high in sugar, and third, they are maybe high in fat. So fat free products are never low in sugar, neither sugar free products are never low in fat, or maybe usme they must have added sodium. So these 3 things are very important to increase the shelf life of a product. So they have to add this kind of things in their product to increase the shelf life. So it is very important not to choose this fancy item, and choose and follow the real foods what you actually eat at your place. You have to focus on what your daddy and nannies are eating, and see, are they eating any expensive food. उनका जो भी eating habits है are very normal food, and of course it is inexpensive. You have to you have to focus on eating a traditional food rather than following any trend which is going on in the market. So always focus on having ghar ka home cooked food what your daddy and nani used to eat in these days. Then another myth is sugar free is good sugar substitute. I'm sure a lot of advertisement is there on the TVs, on social medias, everywhere that if you want to lose weight, opt for a sugar free, and avoid taking a normal sugar. Even a diabetic people, बहुत सारे लोग sugar free लेते हैं instead of taking sugar. Let me briefly explain you what sugar free does in our body. शुगर फ्री लेने से फर्स्ट एक तो आपका बॉडी का पीएच लेवल चेंज हो जाता है. यू मे फूल योर सेल्फ बाय टेकिंग शुगर फ्री, क्योंकि आपको पता है कि आप शुगर फ्री खा रहे हो, उसमें से आपको कैलोरीज जनरेट नहीं हो रहा है, बट इवन योर ब्रेन, योर माइंड नोज दैट आप जो भी खाना खा रहे हो शुगर फ्री, दैट फूड इज नॉट हेल्पिंग यू टू जनरेट द कैलोरीज। और अगर आप खाना खा रहे हो वो कैलोरीज जनरेट नहीं करेगा, देन यू आर बाउंड टू ईट अ मोर अमाउंट ऑफ फूड। दिस वे यू विल ईट more amount of food what is actually needed. So you always have to focus on eating a normal sugar, maintain the sugar portion, rather than going and having the sugar free. Unless and until your doctor has suggested, you can definitely take it, but otherwise if you are just taking for the weight loss purpose कि मेरे को weight loss करना है, sugar avoid करना है, that's the reason I am taking sugar free, so that is not the good idea to take a sugar free. दिस यू कैन ऑब्जर्व, आपके आजू बाजू जो भी लोग रहते हैं जो भी शुगर फ्री का यूज़ करते हैं, मोस्ट ऑफ देम आर ऑन अ हायर साइड ऑफ वेट. You can observe that, you can think on that, people who are taking the sugar free and see their weight should be of course on a higher side, because they are tend to eat a more amount of food than actually what is needed for our body to eat. So avoid sugar free and rather opt for a normal sugar, but maintain the portion. Now, one of my favorite, you must stay away from fat. This I would specifically want to tell you, जो भी nutrition group form हुए हैं as a part of movement 73, उसमें भी बहुत सारी recipes सब लोग डालते हैं that they have made this, they have made this. But one thing I would like to highlight is this, बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे डालते हैं they have made particular recipe without using oil or a fat. Let me tell you, fat is very essential for body. More important is you should always focus on choosing a good quality of fat. And from how and when you get a good quality of fat, you just start using your ghee. Ghee is one of has a good quality of fat. Even your all cold pressed oil or seeds ka oil, your mustard oil, your cottonseed oil, your coconut oil, all cold press oil you can start having and introducing yourself in a day-to-day routine. Of course, cold press oil are little expensive than the refined oil. लेट मी टेल यू कि वो क्यों एक्सपेंसिव है, बिकॉज जो कोल्ड प्रेस ऑयल का प्रोसेस है, जो सीड्स में से ऑयल एक्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं, दे यूज अ वेरी लो टेम्परेचर इन रिमूविंग द ऑयल फ्रॉम द पर्टिकुलर सीड्स एंड डूइंग दिस बहुत सारे न्यूट्रिशन यू कैन सर्वाइव. अब न्यूट्रिशन का लॉस नहीं होने देते हैं. Nutrition can be as it is once you remove the oil. That helps a lot in doing. And the refined oils, they use a high temperature to remove the or to extract the oil from the seeds. वो 100% seeds में से oil extract करता है in the refined oil and in a high temperature, which it's a drawback is बहुत सारे nutrition का loss होता है उनमें. So that's the reason why cold press oil is little expensive than the refined oil, but always focus on at least frequently or maybe on an occasional basis you can use the cold press oil when you are making some particular dishes rather than the refined oil. There are a lot of good quality of fat you can get from the nuts, seeds, fish, even ghee, even your cold press oil, as I said. So always try to focus on those kind of foods rather than going behind and taking low quality of fat. It even of course helps you to improve your metabolism if you have a good quality of fat. One more important thing is there are certain fat soluble vitamins we have, like vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. So vitamin A, D, E, K, these are four vitamins which requires fat for their own absorption. So body में, आपके body में अगर good quality fat है, then only you will be able to absorb this kind of vitamins. Vitamin A आपकी eyesight को strong करता है. Vitamin D कैल्शियम के एब्जॉर्प्शन में हेल्प करता है. विटामिन ई वर्क्स एज एन एंटीऑक्सीडेंट, आपकी इम्यूनिटी को बूस्ट करता है. एंड विटामिन के which is a blood coagulant. आपको किधर कुछ लगा है and if blood is flowing, वो blood को coagulate करने में help करता है कि खून जल्दी से बंद हो जाए. So this is very important to take a good quality of fat rather than not taking it. Okay, another myth is vegetarians lack in protein intake. I'm sure मेरे पास भी बहुत सारे ऐसे clients आते हैं, अर्चना, I'm vegetarian and I'm doing exercise but I'm not getting enough protein. So it's absolutely a myth. Vegetarians, there is no shortage of protein. There are a lot of plant-based protein a vegetarian can have. You have a huge variety to choose from: legumes, beans, nuts, seeds, tofu, soya, even the whole grains, milk products. They are very rich source of protein which you can actually opt for and have it in a day-to-day routine. And even if you're doing workout, these are the some ingredients or the products like a nuts and seeds which you can have it actually post workout rather than taking any kind of extra protein supplements. So there is no shortage of protein, especially in the vegetarians. We have a good enough proteins in our day-to-day routine which you can absolutely opt for. And of course protein is very important to build your muscles, we all know. So it is very important. Again, as I said, if आपको अगर uric acid है, so you have to avoid plant based proteins. Like you need to avoid dals, you need to avoid any kind of pulses like a rajma छोले, because वो अगर बॉडी में डाइजेस्ट होता है वो प्यूरिन में कन्वर्ट होता है, एंड प्यूरिन बेसिकली फॉर्म uric acid के crystals, so you get a pain in your joints. So it is more important that you avoid, if you have a uric acid, to avoid a plant based and the animal based protein. But you can have milk and milk products. Milk and milk products, yani you can have milk, you can have curd, you can have paneer. These three things you can definitely have even if you have a uric acid, which will help you to get enough protein from your protein requirement, body protein requirement. Okay. Another myth we all have, and this is the first question. जो भी मेरे साथ enroll कर रहे पहले मेरे को पूछते हैं, अर्चना, do I have to avoid banana? Do I have to avoid mango? Do I have to avoid chiku if I'm joining your program? So I would definitely say fruits are your friends and not your enemy. The sugar which is present in your fruits, it is a natural sugar called fructose, and fruits are packed with lot of vitamins and minerals. You can see vitamin A, vitamin C, lot of other micronutrients present in the fruits. Fruits are even high in fiber. So क्या होता है, आप fiber fruits you always make sure have to have it as a whole and not in a form of juice. अगर the moment you make fruit का juice, आप बहुत सारे vitamins को लॉस करते हो, आप फाइबर को लॉस करते हो, and then that is a problem for your body, and you indirectly blame कि ये fruit खाने से हुआ है, but that is not because of the fruit, because you have taken fruit in a juice form. You have to make sure that you chew your foods and eat as a whole. By doing this, जो fruits में fiber रहता है वो sugar which is present in the fruits वो fructose के साथ combined होता है, and it helps to release your sugar slowly and digestion process को slow करता है. In a way, it helps your fruit to be stay inside your stomach for a longer period of time. Juice अब जो लोगे वो directly आपके body में convert होता है sugar में, and then you say कि मेरे को तुरंत भूख लग रहा है, but then try to have fruit as a whole and not in a juice form. So don't take fruit as an enemy. If you really wish to lose weight, you should have a banana, a mango, a chiku, but make sure the best time to have fruits are in the morning time. Okay, as Apurva rightly said, it's a myth to say bye bye to our favorite food if you are on a weight loss plan. बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे हैं कि if I'm trying to lose weight, मैं पिज़्ज़ा नहीं खाऊंगी, मैं बर्गर नहीं खाऊंगी, I'll give up on chocolates, I'll give up on brownies. So I would sincere request them, don't give up. The moment you give up to your favorite food, you are going to crave more. और एक बार क्रेविंग्स इतनी बढ़ जाती है आपकी बॉडी में that you end up your dieting and you start on binge eating. So it is very important that you eat your favorite food, but make it as an occasional treat to yourself. Once in 10 days, once in 15 days, it is, I mean, absolutely fine. Even I am the person, I like brownies, I like sometimes occasionally pastries, but I take it on a very occasional basis where some occasion is there. And most important is share with the people. आप एक पेस्ट्री का पीस लाओ and share with the people around you, share with your wife, your brother, your daughter. So this way you will get the feeling of sharing, और आप थोड़ी कैलोरीज कम खा पाओगे. इंस्टेड ऑफ हैविंग अ फुल पेज, शेयर इट, सो यू विल हैव दैट क्रेविंग कि आपने खाया है बट आपने शेयर करके खाया है. सो आप जो भी कैलोरीज ले रहे हो उसमें से वो ऑफकोर्स वो डिवाइड हो जाएगी सबके बीच में, and you will be able to fulfill your craving. The moment you avoid those things, that the moment you ignore and just focus on weight loss, वो आपका weight loss successful नहीं होने वाला है. If you want a successful weight loss, don't give up on your favorite food, but make sure to have it in a occasional way, once in a 10 days, as I said. So don't reach on your liking, cravings and your favorite food. Okay. Another myth: exercise is all you need if you want to lose weight. Uh, Here, I would like to say ki, of course, I'm not denying that exercise should not be there as a part of your routine. Exercise helps you to keep your body active, and अगर आपकी body active है, then only you will be able to boost your metabolism and in a way weight loss. But I would try to, I would like to give a real time examples here of the, people have come across. मेरे पास बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग आते हैं, अर्चना. I work or I leave from for office 7 or 8 in the morning and come by 8 or 9 in the evening. So what is the time I should do exercise? I don't have a single minute time of doing exercise. And this kind of people, I have approximately 80% people whom I currently handle who doesn't have a time of doing a single minute of exercise because of their work, because of the schedule. There are a lot of other reasons. So but even if you are focusing on eating habits, so here the fact is, if you really want to stay fit and healthy, 80% is what you eat and 20% is what you exercise. So if you want to achieve your health 100%, you have to focus 80% on the diet and 20% on the exercise. 30 to 40 minutes a day if you are doing exercise, even a 5 days a week, that is absolutely fine. It is helpful for your body to keep you active, but make sure you have to keep a watch on what you eat. That is most important. अगर एक बार आप एक्सरसाइज करोगे और यू विल कीप ऑन थिंकिंग कि मैं पेस्ट्रीज खा लेता हूँ, ब्राउनीज खा लेता हूँ, एंड देन द अदर एंड आई विल बर्न इट बाय डूइंग अ 30 or 40 minutes of exercise. So that is a wrong approach. Your approach has to be eat in a portion, do exercise and change your eating habits. So this way you will be able to achieve your goal smoothly and in a sustainable way, which is very important. Okay, another myth is spot reduction works. Of course, it works. It is a myth, but spot reduction, yani doing a fasting diet of 16 hours, 18 hours, following any keto diet, following a paleo diet, following a cabbage soup diet. There are a lot of a number of diets available in the market. Doing those kind of diet, of course you will see the result, but the end result is not a sustainable. You will see that आपके hair loss हो रहा है, आपकी skin dry हो रही है, you have lot of other health issues, आपकी cravings बढ़ रही है. And the moment you start eating your regular a normal food, there are 100% chances कि आपका फूड और आपका डाइट और आपका वेट लॉस वो बाउंस बैक होगा. जो भी आपने वेट लॉस अचीव किया है बाय फॉलोइंग ऑल दोज काइंड ऑफ डाइट्स is going to bounce back because you have not opted for a positive way or the right approach for the weight loss. So don't follow any kind of fat diet because they are not a sustainable. आपको weight loss तो मिलेगा but for a shorter period of time, and there are lot of chances कि आपका weight जो gain होगा बाद में वो double weight gain होगा. So always focus on eating healthy, do a physical exercise, make yourself active, by doing some or other activity and watch actually what you actually eat. Okay, another myth is go for gluten-free diet if you want to become or if you want to have a slimmer waistline. This is actually a very trend nowadays कि अगर आपको weight loss करना है, you have to go a gluten-free and avoid gluten. Gluten is a component which we basically found from the wheat and wheat products. So let me tell you here the science why gluten is important part of our day-to-day routine. Gluten has certain kind of amino acids and protein has a certain kind of amino acids. जो लाइसिन करके एक अमाइनो एसिड है विच इज़ ऑफकोर्स अ एसेंशियल अमाइनो एसिड, दैट मीन्स जो हमारी बॉडी में से हमें नहीं मिलता है, वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड फ्रॉम एक्सटर्नली फ्रॉम द फूड, वो बॉडी जनरेट नहीं कर पाती है. सो ग्लूटेन इज लेक इन लाइसिन, ग्लूटेन में लाइसिन नहीं होता है. एंड प्रोटीन्स जैसे आपका दाल्स है, आपका पल्सिस है, उसमें मिथियोनिन नहीं होता है. सो दिस आर द टू एसेंशियल अमाइनो एसिड्स which we have to provide from the food which our body cannot produce. So अगर आप wheat का products and the protein that is dal and pulses, if you are able to combine this in your meal, you are going to get the complete amino acid, the lysine which is lack in gluten and the methionine which is lack in pulses. If you combine those things, you are going to get the complete amino acid which is very important to build your muscle mass. So always focus on eating gluten, but make sure you have to combine your gluten along with the protein to get a complete amino acid profile. So gluten, of course, for some people who has a gluten intolerance या फिर there are some kind of diseases like a celiac disease, उसमें a body cannot tolerate gluten. So for those people, of course, it is very important that you have to avoid gluten. But for others, rest of the peoples who basically focusing on कि मेरे को weight loss करना है इसलिए मेरे को gluten free खाना है, so don't do that. Have your gluten free and combine with the protein or any kind of pulses to get a complete amino acid profile which will help you to build your muscles. Okay, another myth is if you really wish to lose weight, you have to either go on low carb or a no carb food. See, it is very important that you choose a wise decision of carbohydrate. There are two kind of carbohydrate. One is a complex carbohydrate and second is a simple carbohydrate. Now, complex carbohydrate means आपका wheat and wheat products हो गया, your jawar, bajra, ragi, your amaranth, that is your rajgira. This comes under the complex carbohydrate. Now, this kind of foods are very essential and you should take it along with the seasonal. Like अगर आप समर में हो या समर सीजन चल रहा है, you should always focus on taking जवार का made up of dishes out of जवार. अगर रेनी सीजन है, focus on eating रागी. अगर विंटर सीजन है, focus on eating बाजरा. So this kind of complex carbohydrate will help you to build your immunity according to the season. And you have to be there should be a diversity in your meal. अगर एक ही चीज आप खाओगे so you are going to get एक ही तरह के nutrition. But if you opt for a different kind of foods in your body, like introducing ragi, introducing jawar, bajra, rajgira along with the gehu, this will give you a wholesome nutrition to your body. So make sure this carbohydrate are also a major source of our energy. They provide energy to our body. So you should focus on choosing a complex carbohydrate rather than having a simple carbohydrate. Simple carbohydrate में क्या क्या आता है? Your मैदा, sugar, syrups, your all kind of drinks are comes under the simple carbohydrate जो directly आपके body में ब्रेक डाउन हो गए, ग्लूकोज में कन्वर्ट हो गई, कैलोरी में कन्वर्ट होता है. And this complex carbohydrate takes time to get breakdown and then it helps to provide energy, and those are the major source of energy for your body. So you should always focus on having a complex carbohydrate food. Okay, so this I have already spoken about in my last talk, but I wanted to speak again on those if somebody is attending for the first time. So there is a myth that a diabetic people should avoid rice. Even a person who wish to lose weight, they think that I have to given up on rice. But now let me tell you the fact behind rice. There is no need to avoid rice even if you're a diabetic, even if you want to lose weight. You need to make sure you have to pair your rice with a different kind of pulses or with a different kind of dals, different kind of subsies or egg or chicken for non-vegetarians. And this, by doing this, your rice pairing with other kind of pulses helps you to slow down or lower down the glycemic index of the rice. Now glycemic index क्या होता है? ग्लाइसेमिक इंडेक्स इन सिंपल वर्ड्स, आप जो शुगर खा रहे हो वो आपके बॉडी में तुरंत एब्जॉर्ब होगी, कैलोरीज में कन्वर्ट होगा, सो उसकी ग्लाइसेमिक इंडेक्स सुपर हाई है. और अगर आप जवार की रोटी खाओगे, वो इट टेक्स टाइम टू डाइजेस्ट इन योर बॉडी and then it will slowly release the sugar in your body. So unka glycemic index jawar ka, it is comparison to the sugar is low. So we should always focus on eating a low glycemic index food. और राइस का ग्लाइसेमिक इंडेक्स आप लो कर सकते हो by pairing it with the dal, pulses, chicken, and of course you have to add your ghee, which further reduces the glycemic index. आई एम श्योर हमारे जो दादी और नानी है, इवन दी हमारे जो पेरेंट्स है, वो हम लोग को बोलते हैं कि हमारे बच्चे को अगर हम लोग खिचड़ी खिलाते हैं या फिर इफ़ वी गिव देम राइस एंड दाल, दे ऑफ कोर्स टेल अस कि आप थोड़ा सा घी डाल के ऐड करो. दो वी मे हैव एडेड इनसाइड वाइल प्रिपेयरिंग, बट अर्चना थोड़ा सा ऊपर से घी ऐड कर देना इफ़ यू आर फीडिंग योर डॉटर. क्यों? क्योंकि घी ऐड करने से एक तो ये जो भी डिश है वो एकदम रीच हो जाती है, और बच्चे इवन दी एडल्ट कैन गेट अ स्मूथ, हम लोग को नींद भी अच्छी आती है. वाई? बिकॉज द food which you have eaten which has a ghee inside, it helps you to stay in your stomach for longer period of time. आपको भूख नहीं लगती, and in a way it helps in a weight loss. So it is very important that you combine your rice with a different kind of pulses and add ghee. Even if you are not eating in a form of khichdi or dal or chawal, you have to make sure that add ghee in your all rice preparation. That makes a rice preparation a very healthy dish. And of course you have to focus on eating only a white rice. Don't follow a trend of eating a brown rice, because brown rice वैसे भी कुकर में भी बहुत सारी टाइम लगता है डाइजेस्ट, आई मीन कुक होने में. देन थिंक ऑन हमारी बॉडी को डाइजेस्ट करने में कितना टाइम लगेगा. सो इट्स ऑलवेज बेटर टू ईट अ वाइट राइस रादर देन द गोइंग फॉर द ब्राउन राइस. Another myth is, eating curd in monsoon is not advisable. Uh, okay, curd. I would here like to say that हम लोग अगर रेनी सीजन में है या फिर विंटर सीजन में है, बहुत सारे मदर्स है इधर, you actually avoid giving curds to their child, or even we don't eat curds thinking कि we get a cold and cough having curd in a rainy season or a monsoon season. But this is totally myth. एज फार एज अगर आप कर्ड फ्रेशली घर पे बनाते हो, लाइक आप सुबह उसको जमाने के लिए रख दिया एंड बाय द टाइम यू सिट फॉर द लंच आपका कर्ड बन जाता है. सो दैट इज़ अ फ्रेश कर्ड, you can definitely help it. And one most important thing, if you really want to get the best of probiotic bacteria from your curd, start adding a black raisins. जो सूखा हुआ raisins आता है black color का, you need to add 1 or 2 when you set the curd. It helps a lot in giving a probiotic bacteria for your body, and probiotic bacteria we actually need. It is an essential bacteria we need, and it's a gut friendly bacteria जो हमारे immunity को increase करता है, immunity को boost करता है. So always focus on eating a freshly made curd rather than जो फ्रिज में रखा हुआ है, या तो फिर आप पैकेज में जो कर्ड है मार्केट में से लाते हो. So don't take those kind of curds, but make sure you eat a fresh homemade curd जो आपको इम्यूनिटी बूस्ट करने में हेल्प करेगा, बिकॉज इन अ रेनी सीजन इट इज़ वेरी मच नॉर्मल कि हमारी इम्यूनिटी डाउन हो जाती है. सो यू शुड ऑलवेज प्रोवाइड कर्ड विच हैज़ अ प्रोबायोटिक बैक्टीरिया जो आपकी इम्यूनिटी को बूस्ट करता है. Okay, so the last myth is all about a protein shake or a protein powder is must if you do exercise, or if you're doing exercise, it is very much important that you have to take a protein powder. Let me tell you, I'm not against those kind of products, but those kind of products are just for our convenience. We take it for our convenience. There are lot of natural foods which you can actually have it post your workout. One important thing I wanted to tell you here is आप एक्सरसाइज कौन से टाइम पे करते हो, दैट इज ऑल्सो very important. If you're doing exercise in the morning hours, you need to take care कि आप breakfast के पहले exercise करो, and make sure you have your breakfast combined with the carbohydrate and protein, so you'll get the complete amino acid, so you don't need to take extra supplements. So ऐसे आप manage करो your exercise का time where you don't have to take supplements, but you can take it from the natural recipes and natural foods. सेम अगर आप इवनिंग में वर्कआउट करना चाहते हो, सो मेक श्योर आप डिनर के पहले वर्कआउट करो, एंड देन मेक श्योर कि आप वर्कआउट के बाद आपका डिनर हो, सो दैट विल हेल्प यू टू गेट इनफ energy, that will help you to get enough protein what you actually need for your workout, after workout. So don't take unnecessarily protein powders just because you are doing exercise, but keep in mind कि आप कौन से टाइम पे एक्सरसाइज करते हो, whether I can avoid taking those kind of supplements, and I can definitely opt for the natural food by changing my workout time. So try to change your workout time. Do it in the morning where you can have your breakfast after workout. Do it in the evening where you can directly have your dinner as a post workout meal, because protein is of course a very important to take after workout, because it helps you to grow your muscles, repair your muscles जो during workout breakdown होता है. But if you don't provide a good quality of protein after workout, then आपके जो मसल्स में प्रोटीन रहता है वो लीच आउट हो जाता है, एंड दैट helps our body to provide energy. So protein is a precious nutrient. We don't have to make sure that वो लीच आउट ना हो बॉडी में, एंड वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड अ गुड क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोटीन आफ्टर वर्कआउट. सो मेक श्योर आप ऐसा कुछ खाओ जो आपको आपकी प्रोटीन का रिक्वायरमेंट कैन बी फुलफिल्ड, instead of having a protein shake or protein powder. You can, for a vegetarian, you can have paneer, you can have curd, you can have soya. For non-vegetarian, eggs are there with which they can actually combine with another carbohydrate, which is a complex carbohydrate, and have it after workout. So this was all about myths which I wanted to help you on those, and take care while you are going through all those kind of things. Now I a few more minutes before I end, I have to talk about the seeds which you actually can implement in your day to day routine, and which you should actually have it as a part of your routine food. So here to all the participants, I have come up with a small quiz, and of course a surprise gift from my end. In the next slide I'm going to show a 5 different images of seeds where you need to identify those seeds. Put it in the chat box. I'm going to give you a 20 seconds. The one who are identifying all the seeds correctly, I'm going to give my personal consultation, which is 1.5 month, which actual cost is 6,000. So I'm going to give that free of cost to the person who is identifying the seeds correctly with all the names in a sequence. So please don't use a Google Lens, and try to give answer as far as possible, as fast as possible, to avail this gift from my end to the participant who is winning. So here it is: 1, 2, and 3. I'm giving you 20 minutes to write in a chat box. and identify the seeds. I hope all the 5 seeds are visible. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Harit bhai, I would like to say I am going to say the names of the seeds, and look if somebody has given a right answers, and please give me the name of that person if somebody has given the right answers for all the seeds. So the first is sesame seeds, which is till. The second one is garden cress seeds. It is called halim or olive. Then the third one is chia seeds. The fourth one is flaxseed, and the fifth one is pumpkin seeds. So these seeds are a superfood, and you should actually implement, have it in your day-to-day routine. If you're not having it, start buying those, invest in that, because they are full and packed of nutrition. You should actually have it in your day-to-day routine. uh, okay, so first I'm going to talk about the garden cress seeds, which we call as halim or the alivka seeds. Okay, these seeds are packed with iron. If you're a person who are low in hemoglobin, हमेशा hemoglobin low रहता है, you should take this. It helps a lot in improving your skin and hair. They are rich in galactose. Galactose means to all the lactating women जो अपने बच्चों को feed करती है. This seeds helps to improve the quality and the quantity of feed. They should actually have this kind of seeds. As I said, rich in iron, helps to regulate the menstrual cycle, works as a laxative. If you are the one कि आपको constipation रहता है, in spite of drinking water, you should always start taking these seeds. And as I said, it helps a lot in improving your skin and hair. Now, how you can take it and how you need to use it, let me tell you. ये सीड्स की जो तासीर होती है ना, वो थोड़ी सी गर्म होती है, सो यू कैन टेक इट इन अ लार्जर पोर्शन. पिंच pinch seeds is enough for 1 day. And first you can take it by soaking it in water. आप उसको पानी में सोक कर सकते हो, and then overnight, and next day you can take it. Second, you can make a kheer out of this, milk में add करके. थर्ड, आप जो भी सीड्स आपने पानी में सोक किया है ओवरनाइट, वो आप नेक्स्ट डे ब्रेकफास्ट के साथ आप जो भी मिल्क लेते हो, अगर इफ़ यू आर अ पर्सन ऑफ अ मिल्क पर्सन, वो आप छान के सीड्स मिल्क में डाल के यू कैन ड्रिंक दैट. एंड यू कैन इवन मेक अ लड्डू आउट ऑफ इट. नाउ हाउ यू कैन मेक अ लड्डू आउट ऑफ इट? कोकोनट वाटर में ये सीड्स को आपको सोक करना है फॉर अबाउट 15-20 मिनट्स. एंड देन वंस यू थिंक कि ये प्रॉपरली सोक हो गया है, either you can remove the extra coconut water or you can wait till ये seeds coconut water को fully absorb कर देगा. Then you need to combine the seeds with either a dry coconut or a fresh coconut के साथ by adding little amount of jaggery and ghee. Or this way you can have it in a larger amount. So if you are taking with the milk or with the water, you can't take it more than 8 to 10 seeds or a pinch. But if you're taking in a form of laddu, and if you're combining with the jaggery and coconut and soaking in a coconut water, then you can definitely take it in a larger portion at one time. So छोटा सा बॉल या फिर इवन हाफ ऑफ द नींबू साइज आप छोटे छोटे लड्डू बना के, you can have that once in a day, any time of the day, which will definitely help you to regulate lot many things, as I said. So you can take it in this way and use it and implement it by taking a garden cress seeds. This is also called a halim or olive ke seeds. But if you're a person, you are a pregnant, or if you are a thyroid, please avoid, because वो negative impact करता है body को. So a person with thyroid and during the pregnancy, you should not take it, but otherwise you should definitely have those kind of seeds. Then Another is sesame seeds, till, which comes in both the colors white and black. Both are very healthy, and till has a calcium even more than the milk. जो you are the person or your kids जो इसको मिल्क पसंद नहीं है, यू आर नॉट फॉन्ड ऑफ मिल्क और फसी ड्रिंकर है मिल्क के, सो यू ट्राई टू इंट्रोड्यूस sesame seeds rather than rushing behind and giving milk. Sesame seeds are very rich in calcium, helps to improve your bone, boost your digestive functioning, packed with healthy fats and proteins, promotes your skin and hair, helps in weight loss, and of course, it's a diabetes friendly. How you can use sesame seeds? You can either add in your smoothies, shakes, you can just sprinkle on your salad, add in your parathas, rotis. आप लड्डू भी बना सकते हो इन विंटर. बेसिकली ड्यूरिंग संक्रांति वी एड चिक्की बनाते हैं या फिर वतील के लड्डू बनाते हैं अलॉन्ग विद द जैगरी. यू कैन हैव इट इन दोज फॉर्म एंड take it, but they are very good, very helpful even for the people who have the osteoporosis or osteoarthritis. You should always focus on eating at least 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoon of uh, sesame seeds on an everyday basis. Then a flaxseed, which is called ulsi. Flaxseed are rich source of omega-3 fatty acids, which helps you to improve your good cholesterol as in your HDL. अब जब भी ब्लड के रिपोर्ट्स करवाने जाओगे, देर इज अ HDL which shows your आपके बॉडी में गुड फैट के कंटेंट कितने हैं. So this has to be always on a higher level HDL, and how you can improve is by introducing flaxseed in your diet. So flaxseed are very high in omega-3 fatty acids. They are heart friendly. It helps to reduce the inflammation. It helps to improve the digestive health as they are also rich in fiber. It helps in weight loss. It helps to control your diabetes. And how you can use it? Again, you can either use it by adding in your smoothies, salad, your stir fry. You can make a dip. You can powder it and have it in a powder form by adding in a curd. It can be added in your cookies, muffins, breads, of course, a homemade, or maybe just have it as a snack, 1 teaspoon any time of the day. Then chia seeds. Chia seeds also we call it as a sabza or basil ke seeds. So a chia seeds or a sabja or a basil, they both are different than each other. They are not the same, but they have a similar property. If you take either chia seeds or if you take a sabza, they have a similar property. Again, they are very high in fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, helps in your digestion, weight loss, a heart friendly, anti-diabetic, has a good quality of protein and rich in calcium. अभी आप चिया सीड्स को कैसे ले सकते हो? चिया सीड्स doesn't have a much flavor, so you can add it in n number of dishes, your soups, your even your salads, your milkshakes, anything wherever you want to add it. And if you're especially looking for the weight loss कि मेरे को चिया सीड्स लेना है for weight loss के लिए, मैं कैसे ले सकती हूँ या कैसे ले सकता हूँ? So how you can do it is you need to take about 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, take a 1 glass of water, add those seeds into it, wait and watch. वो थोड़ा सा seeds फूक जाएगा and you will see the transparent outer layer when you add it in the water, and then you need to have it approximately 7 to 10 minutes before your dinner or lunch. This way आप जो भी खाना खा रहे हो, that will be there in your stomach for longer period of time, because the fiber present in the chia seed helps to combine with the food, and आपके फूड को आपके स्टमक में फॉर लॉन्गर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम वो रहने देगा, एंड इन टेन you will feel less hungry because आपके स्टमक में फूड वो रहेगा for longer period of time, and of course it will in a way help you to eat a less amount of food later on. So it is advisable to take 1 teaspoon with a glass of water if you really wish to lose weight and if you really wish to take those before your meals. Now, the last slides of Movement 73, a last talk of mine in Movement 73 and a last Sunday of a Movement 73. So let me, go through this. A pumpkin seeds, those are very rich source of zinc, very rich source of magnesium, full of antioxidants, fiber, a heart friendly diabetic. This is a super food, a super seed. You should definitely add it in your day to day routine. You can have it just as a snacks in your smoothies, in your salad, or you can have it in the way you like it. So try to introduce those kind of seeds at least starting from tomorrow in your day to day routine. Pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, chia seeds, flaxseed, and the fifth one was the garden cress seeds or the olive. You should definitely have an in a day to day routine, and this will help you to get lot of nutrition. Those are the super seeds. You should definitely have it. So thank you so much, Harit bhai, the entire team again. Thanks to Jitendra bhai, Abhishan bhai, Harit bhai for organizing such a fruitful event. And of course, a lot of people has changed their lifestyle. I'm very happy to be a part of this Movement 73, guiding people and helping them in their helping them achieving their goal. So to all who are watching me or who will watch this video later on, you can definitely get in touch with me. You can note down my numbers. You can go through my website. My website is www.healthyu.net.in. We don't use any kind of supplements. We don't encourage our clients to use any kind of artificial products. Be wise, follow your tradition, and don't follow the trend. That is what you have to always eat better and not less. Focus on eating healthy, change your lifestyle, and of course, be a new you once you finish kind of program of ours when you take it. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ahmedabad branch of WIRC of ICI, for giving me this such a wonderful opportunity. And special thank to Harit bhai for putting so much efforts, and everything is so lined up. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Rachna ji. Harit ji, would you like to take that? Hello?
Yeah, absolutely. You can take up a few questions if they are there. Otherwise, we can end the session then
Yeah,
accordingly.
actually, we have few questions, Rachna ji. I mean, somebody's asking that, Sovel Sethi is asking that if diabetic person can eat fruits like banana, apple, watermelon, so any specific for this diabetic persons?
Definitely, they can have it. The main motto is whatever you fruit you are having today. For example, if you choose to have banana today, make sure that you don't have banana for next 3 to 4 days, and have apple tomorrow, then pear, then orange, and make sure there should be a diversity in your meal. Introduce as many fruits as you can, and don't stick to a one kind of or one type of meal. Absolutely, they can have it if they are maintaining a certain kind of portion and the gap.
Perfect. Another question is, in the evening time, can we eat fruits and curd? I mean, these are two different questions from two different persons. So, fruit and curd in the evening.
No, no. Can you just repeat it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, fruits and curd in the evening. I mean, in the dinner time.
Fruits and curd. Okay, so curd
Yes.
you can absolutely have it in the evening. Fruits I won't suggest. Fruits are the best part to have it in the morning because it helps you to boost your metabolism. And if you really want to get benefited out of having fruits, you should always start your day with having a fruit. It can be anything of your choice, but start your day by having a fruit rather than tea and coffee. Curd you can
Perfect.
definitely have it in the evening time. Absolutely fine with that.
Is it okay to use muesli pack? This is asked by Janeshri.
Okay to use.
Muesli pack.
I
Muesli.
wouldn't recommend any kind of cereals, frankly speaking. Opt for a घर का fresh खाना. Go for having poha, upma, idli, pancake for your breakfast rather than having any kind of pegged cereals kind of muesli, because at the end they are very high in either in sugar or honey, or they are very high in sodium, which is required for muesli to increase their shelf life. So they add those kind of things, and it is of course inappropriate for our health to have it in a regular basis. Occasionally of course is fine if you are very busy and if you have meetings to attend, if you don't have time, or if there is nobody to cook for you on those days, is absolutely fine, but not on a regular basis.
I think this is the last question. Can we intake this amla juice on daily basis, and any brand is recommended for this?
See, as far as if you're taking amla juice, I would prefer to have it amla in their season, because in the winter we get it amla. So I would, request, if you want to have a amla, don't go with the pegged amla juice. Rather, you can have it in a season every day, about 30 ml, and you can start your day absolutely with the amla, having not more than 30 ml amla juice, which you can get it from approximately 2 to 3 amlas by squeezing it.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Archana ma'am. Last question, actually, I just got is that vitamin B12 deficiency to a vegetarian. How we can have this deficiency cured if a person is a vegetarian?
Here it's of course it is a negative and a drawback for the vegetarians, because vegetarian food doesn't have much of B12. If you are a person who eating a smaller portion of pickles, they do provide, because वो fermentation में B12 generate होता है, but otherwise there isn't much sources of B12 from the food, especially for the vegetarians. You have to seek a medical advice for that and start the medication.
Perfect. Haritji, anything? Hello?
No, thank you so much, Archana Ben. I think it was fabulous. I think it's always a pleasure listening to you. But and I request Anuradha ji to please propose a hearty vote of thanks on behalf of all of us. I think you deserve a big round of applause. I think though we are virtually present, we can at least have that round of applause to you. And we look forward to seeing you on 10th as well, ma'am.
Yes, definitely I'm coming.
Yeah. Archana, I think Anuradha ji, yes, you can please propose a vote of thanks. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, Archana ma'am, for this insightful session. And it is always said that Aha Shuddha, Sattva Shuddhi, Sattva Shuddha, Dhru Smriti, and then Smriti Lambe, Sarva Gadhina, Viprak Moksha. That means the Aha is the epic of life, is the base of life. So this session has actually given a complete insight that what to eat, what not to eat, not to follow the marketing strategy. I mean, that throughout 73 days, I have noticed you on the WhatsApp chat giving you the dishes and everything. So the Dadi Nani formula, say it local grocery formula or the sugar-free thing, everything has given a intake for us, and I think every person is benefited through your knowledge, through your deep knowledge on everything. So like how you take it from glycemic index to the terminologies which is very new to us. So thank you so much, Archana ma'am, for this session and for the time you have taken for this Movement 73. And a heartfelt thanks to your knowledge and to your insight. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Also, Harit bhai, if somebody has answered those seeds name correctly, please tell me the name. So
I think no,
them.
as far as I recollect, no one answered all the 5. So maybe you have to give a prize to all of us. That is what we can request you. we all
My
tried.
guidance is always there. Everybody can approach me, and I'll be there definitely to guide all of them in a positive way.
No, absolutely, ma'am. It's always a pleasure, and thank you so much. We had a great session, and I think tomorrow we are going to have a Tabata session. But after that, let us get ready for the celebration week. Next week we are going to have a great time together. Thank you all. Thank you so much, Anuradha ji and Ranjini ji, for today's this coordination, and thank you, Archana Ben, once again from all of us. And see you tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock for the Tabata session. Thank you. Have a great Sunday.